Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from Toxicity. Yes, we're doing some more work here on our little starter base. Our little starter base is starter packed, all right? There's a lot of stuff packed into this little base here. Okay, so let's just do a quick recap as to what led us here. Well, at least led us to this point here on this planet. We landed, we purified that center part there, we purified that center part right there, we purified in the second episode, we purified that spot over there. And this water treatment facility over here as well. Since then, I have moved all the stuff that we gathered from there up into here, so it's all stored up here. I also put a couple more lake water purifiers over on that pond that was over there, as well as 3 of them down here. So there's 3 on each right now, so they're sucking up like a whole bunch. So it's trying to help purify this planet just a little bit better. Now, as it sits right now, we are actually climbing pretty rapidly with this. I've unlocked the Tier 2 atmosphere purifier. I haven't built any of them yet. I wouldn't mind getting to that. I think that's going to be kind of an important thing. However, I had a revelation in between the episodes. I realized a couple of things. One, I don't think I've done anything with oxygen, really. I mean, there's a little bit right there. I don't even know what's producing that, to be honest. I don't know. Is this thing producing something for oxygen? Probably not. I don't know what's producing it. Whatever it is. Oh, do we have like a? Oh, this thing. This one. This is the little Vegetube Tier 3 that could right here. So I do have something producing oxygen. I have not focused on terraforming much since being over here. I've been collecting all the goodies basically. So I think I should probably spend a little bit of time terraforming and actually kind of getting that number raised up, because this thing is already unlocked. Apparently this thing was covered in like vines or something like that. Apparently I reached the terraformation stage needed to access this. It looks like it goes into the cliff side there, which is pretty cool. I need to take this and go see where that goes. Now there's oxygen in here, which is awesome. And I'm really tempted just to hit the button and just go. It's really tempting. I kind of want to empty this out though in case I find some good stuff over there though. So I'm gonna go dump the stuff back at the base real quick. But yeah, I think we're good. I think everything on this here is done. Okay, so the only place I haven't explored yet, that from what I can see, is this little canyon right over here. So I wouldn't mind taking a peek there too. But this looks kind of like a box canyon. Like I don't see where I'm supposed to go. I went all the way that way. I went all the way that way. I can't see anything. I should really make a compass. I don't have a compass. I wonder if I can make the Tier 3 exoskeleton too, because I'm going to probably need that. Okay, real quick. What does it take to make the Tier 3 exoskeleton? Can I make this? I think, yes. I think I can actually make that. I'm pretty sure I do have enough osmium for this. Yep, right there. Good. And I think I have the uranium rod, and what was the other one? A super alloy rod, was it? I'm pretty sure I got that too. So yeah, I think I can make this. Yeah. Ta-da! Sweet. Awesome. Got another row of stuff here. Now, that's good because there's like a lot of stuff in this thing. I don't suppose I can make this, can I? I don't really know if I care about making that quite yet. Compass, though. I want to make a compass, though. I can absolutely make this. Ta-da! All right, sweet. There. Now I got that compass up at the top of the screen. Getting my gear built up just like last season. So one little bit at a time. Now, this would be kind of handy to have, the microchip construction menu filter, because right now, whenever I look at all the stuff that I can make, I can see all the stuff that I can make, which is a little nuts. Now, even with this chip installed, there'll still be a little checkbox down here that I can always deactivate it. So I think this would be a good idea if I actually went ahead and made this, just so I can clean things up a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's so much cleaner now. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. Got the top-tiered stuff. I realized something, okay? This is going to be a much different playthrough than basically every other YouTuber that you watch, because every other YouTuber that you watch probably started from scratch here, but however, I am on a continuous journey. I have one whole tiny moon under my belt. So, but the benefit of terraforming Selenea before this is that I have access to all of this stuff. Now, some things are locked, because it's like this is locked behind the purification of the planet right here. I can't build the lake water collector because the planet is all polluted. So I got to raise up to 10 MPU before I can even use that. So there's limitations on some of this stuff that I can't use it, you know? But that's okay. That's all right. I guess I can't use a Tier 5 heater right away because I might actually blow up the planet. Maybe that could possibly be. But there's some limitations on some things. But there's one thing that there isn't a limitation on that I noticed. And that is going to help me out a lot, I think, in this playthrough. right from the beginning. This is what, episode 3? And that's this. The drone control station. I can actually, it takes a fusion energy cell, all this horrible stuff, but you know what? As I've been exploring through this place, I found a couple of them. I've actually got everything I would need to make that. I could actually get drones up and running in the 3rd episode. Now, I have no idea where anything is. I don't really have any thing for them to do, but I could do it. So I know that I do not plan on living here forever. So when it comes time to move my inventory, I think I might have some fun with the drones and let them do all the legwork. But I did want to point that out, that I have access to some things. This also means a whole lot of other things, you guys, just in case you're wondering. FYI, like the stairs. The interior stairs. I never use them because they unlock later in the game. But now I have access to them early game. I can actually build an upstairs properly. There's so many cool things that I want to do. But first, I got to finish exploring this part, all right? So we got some upgrades to our gear. I don't actually have, like, the mining tool upgrade. This thing, I don't actually have this built. I should probably build this and that and that. And, yeah, sure, that too. Tier 1. Tier 2. Tier 3. Tier 4. Biggity bam. There it is. Sweet. The Tier 4 mining speed. So reduces mining speed by 40%. That's pretty awesome. All right. Cool. So I've got some really good stuff going. What about the deconstruction chips? Because methane cartridges, I don't have those yet. Okay. So I can't really upgrade the deconstruction chip yet, but I will in the future. As soon as I get around to placing one of these bad boys, which I could probably make now. But I'll wait until I actually get my established base before I get around to doing that. All right, so let's go. Let's top off our vitals here real quick. Let's pick our beans a little, eat our beans a little, and then store our beans in the water crate because this is completely full. Oh, not completely full. I can store 1 bean in there. Look at that. Big bam. All right, top off our vitals. All right, now I do want to go and explore down this way. All right. Now I should probably grab some stuff to make a breathable atmosphere, although I can really fly fast. You know, a breathable box at least, so that if in a pinch I can set that down. So let's do that real quick. Don't want to be playing too careless and loose here. Just because I got this super high-tech gear doesn't mean that I can't suffocate and die. Man, oh man, this chip really sucks up this material fast, though. All right, let's get down in here. I want to actually take a peek in here. So there's more sulfur down here. There's a lot of sulfur in this area. There's a pristine mushroom. That's what I'm talking about. I'll find that. What about these things here? Okay, so I am collecting this toxic water. So everything on this side by the water purification thing is being collected from all of these puddles. Good to know. Is there any like chests or crate or free stuff for me anywhere around here? There is something. Okay. There's something. Interesting. What's in here? There's a chest. Money. That's 1,500 bucks. Sweet. And a bunch of other stuff, including some tier 3 fertilizer, which I don't really use much. And then let's get down here. Boop, there, I saw these things down here too. Some mutagens, some stuff, some more osmium. That's much appreciated. Sweet. Take that with me too. What do we got in here? Money. Okay, so I made $2,000 just coming over here. The locker's or my backpack's completely full. Looks like I gotta run this stuff back to base, and then there's still one more something on another over there. Okay, dumped my inventory, but I did notice underneath this big root that's right here that there was this pristine mushroom just waiting for me to come pick it up. It is, of course, a big sandstorm going on right now, as usual. This planet seems to have these quite a bit. But I'm heading back out over here to see where, or what is in this other building that we see across the water. Alright, so break that thing down. Let's get over here. Hop, skip, and a jump over we go. Is there anything like any lockers or anything over here that might be appealing? I don't see anything on the outside of the place. So what do we got in here? Aha! A blueprint I don't need. Sweet. Awesome. What do we got in here? Oh, there we go. Tier 2 jet engine or rocket engine. That's kind of nice. Some more fun stuff. Solar quartz, some pulsar quartz. That's very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Oh, I just realized I could get teleporters going, actually. I can really get around this place a lot easier than most people starting off can. So, all right. So that was all the stuff that was over here, I think. That officially means that this place, I think, is searched. I probably missed something. I almost guarantee it. But I think it's time that we go ride the tram. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, there is one other thing. There's a couple of broken down cars that were over there by the active tram that I want to go and search as well. All right, top off some water here, and then let's head on out of the base again. I do want to focus on terraforming a little bit, but this desire to explore on this planet, it's all new stuff, you know, so this desire to explore is overwhelming me. We did clear up all of the goo here in the first episode, actually, and there are, actually, I didn't even realize this. There's these guys right here. Jeepers. I guess I was blind or something. Oh, there's something up here, too. Look at this. Look at, there's so much good stuff in here. This is the reason why I want to explore all the time. Yeah, there's tons of good stuff up here, including a couple of toxic spores, too. Look at that. All right. I didn't get very far. I got to go take a dump already. All this, my inventory is completely full. 10 feet away from the base and poof, instantly fill up my inventory. Figures. All right. Let's grab some more of these tier 2 solar panels and put them down, since I just grabbed a couple of them. Add a little bit extra power. All right. Yeah, time to sort this stuff. Okay, so I sorted all that stuff, but I am starting to overflow my lockers like crazy. All right, I think it's time. I wanted to go explore those trams, but I think it's time for me to start scouting out a place for my permanent base. And I've already looted all this stuff around here, with the exception of like a couple of spots here in these buildings, and those cars right there. So I want to know what's on the inside of this here. You know, it's kind of bugging me. So I think what would be a good idea is if I actually went and grabbed some food and water, because that's kind of the important things. I can get air inside of that trolley there, and then let's just go see what's what's inside that cave, and hope it doesn't kill us with radiation. Oh jeepers, there's still stuff in here too. Oh man, there's just so much stuff to loot. Oh, there's no. Okay, anyway, I grabbed enough supplies to get a little breathable area over there at least, so got that. We're gonna stick that in here. I like the fact that this thing is still pumping out air after all this time. All right, I guess it's I guess we go. This is just like the okay, sit. I can. Yes, look at me go. This is just like the just like the gondola in oh wow, okay, in on Selenea. This is nice. All right, so where are we going? We can actually like just sit here and do like a Titanic thing on the front of this thing here. As long as I don't fall out, I should be good. Ooh, there's some toxic sludge. Am I gonna get poisoned in here? Not yet. Looks like that's some toxic goo down there. Wait, hold on. Was that like a... Yeah, there's an area I can get up right there. Okay. All right, but how do I stop the trolley? I didn't do it. Okay, so there is no stopping the trolley. Good to know. There's still toxic goo down there. All right, good. All right, so... Okay, so this is just a big cave network. There's another area right there that I could probably get up and down from. Yep, there's a ladder and stuff. Interesting. So there are a couple ways to get down there, it looks like. But as far as breathable atmosphere, I think I have to wait until the air is clear to breathe before I can even do that, because... Unless I can build down there. Unless there's a spot I can build down there. Oh, what the heck? Holy crap. Oh my god. This place is massive. Oh wow, okay. Ah! I thought I was going to crash into that. Sure, the trolley stops here. It sounds like it's still going though. Alright, well let me grab my stuff. Oh boy. Alright, well, what do we got? What is that place? Seriously, what is that place? Ooh, it looks like underneath me is gross stuff. It looks like also in here there's a crate. Yeah, there's gross stuff all underneath me here. That's really gnarly. Same with over there. There's toxic sludge over there. That looks like gross water over there. Gross water over there. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot. This is a lot to take in. Sorry, hold on. I'm just kind of processing. I think this is a much bigger area than where I just came from. This is a much bigger area than what I just came from. So I think, boy, if I was going to set up a main base, I mean, this is a pretty wide open area. There's water over here. I can get some of that for purifying. Oh, there's iridium right there. Oh, there's some more right there. I can see it up here. Interesting. Okay. Sometimes it's good to just take a lookout post and just observe your surroundings when you don't know where the heck you are. These red mushrooms, this is crazy stuff. There's that facility right over there. It looks kind of nuts. It looks very alien, actually. There's a cliff edge over there. I don't really see anything else, though. It looks like this train was supposed to continue on these tracks to that crazy facility there, but obviously it fell a little short because it looks like it got broken. Oh, there's a way down right here, cheapers. I was about to just yeet myself off the edge. Oh, it's blocked by aluminum stuff. Oh, okay. This must be for sending the dolly or sending the trolley back. So, all right. Okay. Sorry, I'm just taking this in a little bit. Oh, that looks poisonous. That looks really bad down there. I see pristine mushroom though down there. All right, over there looks pretty good though. It doesn't look like it's horrible and toxic. So I wonder if I like yeet down and yeet over there as fast as I can. If I can actually take some of this with me. I can break that down a little bit. Can I go down? 0.5. Okay, yeah, it is pretty bad down here. It's not great, that's for sure. All right, let's dig this up too. I can grab that. Let's go back. Oop, I'm sucking up the goo apparently. Look at me go. I accidentally did good. Let me get out of there so I can get my radiation back, my oxygen back. All right. Okay. I have an idea. This is just a lot. Look at how big this place is. This is crazy. I wonder if this is the rest of the map then. Hopefully. Because otherwise it's going to take me forever to comb through all this stuff. It already is. Okay. Well, that looks like that building is up on a flat area right over there. And maybe down here. Well, this is a low-lying area. If this floods with water, I could be in trouble. Because see how it slopes downward? Maybe up there? Might be. I'm losing hydration being here too, so I might want to just make a decision quick. Maybe like right over there. That might be a good spot for a base. Or up on that ridge right there. I just got to get over there and scope it out. All right, let me get some oxygen. I do have 3, 2, 1, enough to actually get at least a breathable place going. Hydration level low. Let's gulp this down. All right, get some oxygen, and then we're just going for it. We're just beelining it off of here. We're just yeeting. Yeet. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the good old-fashioned yeet move. Oh my gosh, it is so toxic down here. Holy crap. All right, it is clearing up? Question mark? It is clearing up. All right, so yeah, this is a depression. This is a low-lying area right here. So if this fills up with water, I am in trouble. So we're gonna go up the ridge a little bit, and I'm gonna have to establish a new base of operations. I mean, this is. Oh, there's uranium right there. Well, I'll be. Is it like deadly poisonous over here? Or, it looks. Oh yeah, there's goo right there. Yeah, it's bad. It's not good. All right, so this looks well, except for this little bump right here. This looks relatively flat. But I mean, if you take into consideration the bump there, then yeah, this whole area's flat. Just put it up on a little stilts, and you should be fine. This isn't too bad. It's wide open. It looks like this crazy facility is nearby. It's not. I mean, there's higher places like right over there, but it's wide open. There's resources. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Okay, I claim this land for me. All right, we're gonna go right there because I think that's like the highest elevation. Let me just raise that up just a wee bit, just so that I know that we're not gonna have any problems with anything else. Like, there's nothing else around here that's gonna be a problem, is it? I don't think so. I think we're gonna be good. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna be good. All right, let's get the door on this thing. Scoop this thing up. There we go. Home. I'm gonna call it home. All right, so now comes the interesting task of trying to get all those resources that I just collected on the other side of that cliff right there, apparently, over here. That's going to be an interesting trick. An interesting one. Now, oh, actually, hold on, wait. Can I build a, where's the thing? Where's the majabber? Whatchamacallit? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This, the biodome. I think this makes for a great vestibule. Although I do have the mega domes. Oh, I don't have selenium. Never mind. Forget that. Don't even pretend I didn't say that. All right, so the biodomes, I think work for a great like vestibule, but great entranceway for your base. And I could probably make one of those things. I need one more super alloy, and seed lerm I don't have either. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to throw down a locker, and then we're going to throw everything in there, and we're gonna go back and grab some resources to start building. Here, actually, you know what? We're gonna suck up some stuff here. Gonna clear the way a little bit, suck up a little bit of things here, just so that we can get some wiggle room around the base for building. And then I'm gonna go back and grab a bunch of iron, and grab a bunch of stuff to make a vestibule, the entranceway, the biodome. And then we're going to get to work on setting up a proper base on this side here. Now this very well may be the base of all bases here, so I might want to make sure it looks pretty too. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, there we go. Got some stuff sucked up from around here. Got a little opening around here so I can get to building. Now it's time to head back and bring some. Oh, look at that! Holy cow! There's a bunch of like tier 2 solar panels over there. If I just deconstructed them and reconstructed them, I would have a whole lot more power. Holy cow! I might have to go pay that place a visit. There's a couple of things I want to bring with me to get to over here. One, I want to bring the supplies needed to build a entranceway. You know, the biodome. And then I also want to bring the supplies to build that drone control station. Because I think that might be a really good thing to have. Whew, let's get in here. Can we ride back? We can ride back. Nice, awesome. Let's build get the thing to build the drone control station, as well as a whole bunch of living compartments and some stairs. All right, we have not only the storage here, but we also have the storage in here that we can bring. In fact, hold on, wait 1 second. Hold on, wait. Let me think. You guys are gonna love this. What if we can build this. Oh wait, doesn't the vehicle take a piece of fabric though? Dang it. Yeah, I think it does. Because I was going to build the vehicle and then use the storage on there too. But I can't do that, so oh well. Let's just sit back and enjoy the train ride. Oh, hold on. Was there something on that platform? I can't really tell. Might have been something back there. Okay, alright. Now, I'm just here to get the bare necessities, basically. Bring them back to get the biodome tier 1 build. But, curiosity, I have, you know, I'm just take that stuff with me, too. You know what? It's fine. Maybe this stuff, too. I just can't stop looting. Please, someone stop me. Alright. Now, I got to build the biodome to build the entranceway. I wouldn't mind grabbing some supplies to get, like, the drone control station set up, too. So that I can hopefully get the drones to help me move some stuff around. But I guess getting the entranceway, the materials to build the staircase, and some additional materials for building the base is probably my top priority. I'm going to need a much better storage area than what I got right here. I know I have the tier 2 lockers, but I don't have enough supplies for that. I don't have enough circuit boards to actually build a proper storage area. So, all right, looks like I got to sort this stuff too. All right, everything is from the more or less sorted. It's really unorganized over here. It's pretty bad. Let me grab the supplies I need to build the biodome for sure. I got the seed lerma and I got 1 aluminum. I'm also going to need 2 aluminum to build the staircase as well. So some of this stuff is like titanium and cobalt and whatnot. I can actually find that over there, but I'll probably just grab some just to take with me, just so I can, you know. I gotta move some of this stuff anyway, so I'll start moving some of this stuff over then. And I guess a whole bunch of iron next will be the next thing, because that'll be able to build this and this. And let me go dump the stuff in the trolley, and then I'll be back to grab some more things. All right, it didn't actually fit everything, but that's okay. That is all right. I will fill up. I'm going to need a fair amount of titanium, and I also wouldn't mind building a couple of these guys. Actually, I have the 3x3 living compartments. I could really space out a little bit. I might do that, actually, because honestly, the only difference is 1 additional super alloy, and I bet you... I mean, I don't really have a whole lot of super alloy, but if I were to break down some of the super alloy rods, I'd have to get a recycling machine up and running. I'd definitely have enough then. This can I don't have to build the entire base right now anyway. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That would be enough for 1 on either side. That might make for a decent storage area, to what I'm thinking. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, the thing I'm thinking about is supposed to go to either side of this. Actually, no, that should be all right. That should be all right. That should be fine. I just got to build some platforms or some living compartments. Some of these single ones on the back side of this to make it 3 long, because right now it's only 2. Yeah, okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. All right, I got enough of that stuff there for right now. Some titanium I'm going to need also, so I'm just going to grab a bunch of that, and then a whole lot more iron. I can break down these lockers, and that should be good enough. I'll save the drone control station stuff until later, once I get a little bit more established. All right, here we are. We are inside the sandstorm. Let's close everything up, take a seat, ride out the storm here as we take the train all the way to the other side of the map. I'm realizing as we approach our destination that I did not grab any cobalt to actually get the biodome built. That's okay. Cobalt can be found readily available all over the ground here, so I'm not too worried about it. I do have the other stuff in my inventory that I need to build it, so I'll come back for all this iron and the rest of the super alloy in just a second. Let me get over there. There's my base. Isn't it impressive? Oh, you can't see it. All the radiation is in the way. Okay, now, base building. This could be some exciting stuff, or it could look like crap. I don't really know, but we're going to give it a good old college try. I kind of want to have a 3x3 area in the middle, but the center part, I want it... Let me get some oxygen real fast. The center part, I want it to be the stairwell, okay? So, let me break this down now that I got some wiggle room in my inventory. Let's get the stairs going here and turn them, yep, like that, and see if we can't get them to connect like that right there. All right. Now, I need to get some cobalt real quick because I need to build the entranceway on the front of this thing. So before I run out of water and oxygen, it's time for me to build this just so I can get my entrance put on. Do I have everything I need? I do. All right, let's get over here. And where's the desk is right there. So if I can slap this right on the front of this place, like that. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Now let's slap this on the front of that, and biggity bam, I'm in. All right, so now this doesn't look like much because I just got started, but don't you worry, it's gonna look great when it's all said and done. Do I have some stuff? I do have some stuff. Let's go ahead and build some living compartments on the sides of this thing so we can walk to either side of it. I'm missing some iron back here. Hopefully I got a couple bits of it. Only a couple. So I need to put down one here, and I was hoping to put one more down, but I need, I think, one more bit of iron. One bit of iron. One bit. Where art thou? Where art thou, iron? Ooh, a tier 7. Holy crap. Tier 7 backpack. That's insane. All right, let's grab this iron right here. Grab some more while we're out here. I mean, always grab more than what you need. All right, and then I need to put one in right there. All right, sweet. Now, what that should do is it should allow me to, yeah, do something like this. Now, I have an area right here where I can put down a 3x3 place. Does that work? That was not even close to what I wanted. Hold on, let's go over here. 3x3. Perfect. All right, now this is what I'm talking about for storage. Yes, I can do some sweet storage in this area right here. Not to mention I can put little divider walls up here. I can put the advanced crafting station here. Oh, yeah, definitely. And you know what? Just because it's symmetry is a beautiful thing, I'm going to put one on that side too. However, I don't have the inventory. I don't have the stuff in my inventory for that. I got to go back to the trolley and get that. All right, and grab everything out of here. I don't really want to break down that chest, but I don't suppose I can I? I'm not sure. I don't think I can. All right, I do have some space in my inventory, actually. I wonder if I can snag some stuff like out of here. If there's anything in here. There is stuff in here. What do we got? Money, good. Food, even better, like that, yep. Another same spacesuit like what I've always had this entire time. Super alloy, I'll leave the rest in there for right now. This is just space food. I guess I'll take it. That's actually really helpful. And then there is actually, is this a blueprint? This is just a blueprint? That's just a blueprint. It's not for anything specific, is it? No. Okay, this is blueprint. And this is, ooh, some good stuff, actually. Let me eat some space food. Grab the purification gel, actually. Maybe leave one bit of iron there. Grab the aluminum. There's also some quasar quartz right there that I wouldn't mind grabbing, but whatever. Can I fall out the side? Can I fall out this side? Ooh, no, apparently I can't. Okay, I'm stuck in here. I gotta go all the way back through the entranceway. There's some good stuff there, though. Alright, let's get back over to the base. It's starting to come along already, come together, looking pretty nice. You can see the biodome through the radiation. Really adds a nice touch to everything. Alright, and then one thing I wanted to add is another 3x3 area on that side. Nice and symmetrical. Usually I try to shy away from symmetry, but right now I'm thinking this is definitely going to be a winner. So these will be big storage bays. I'm thinking is probably the best way to do it. And then there's also probably going to be like part of this is going to be like a lab. We can connect the bio lab to this too, and really kind of live at large. Now up top here, I want to put down some more stuff too, as far as like planting and all my crops and whatnot. That's going to go up top. I need some titanium though for that. Because I am actually okay with it actually being just the cells, just like I don't need like a 2x2 area up here. I'm going to just kind of spread this out just a little bit. Now, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I got to kind of look at it from the outside, honestly. Like, let me grab some more titanium if I have any, which I do not. All right, I'll grab some while I'm out there. But how do I want to do this? How do I want this to look? Well, I can't go forward anymore because I'm running into the biodome, so that's as far as I can go. I guess what I could do is I could go back a row. Like that. And then I could put the corner pieces. I just have to grab some more titanium and some cobalt on there, as well as just straight up windows on some other parts of it. So I'm trying to make this thing look nice and pretty, you know? Yeah, I can't do outdoor farms quite yet. So I'm going to have to hold off on that. It's going to have to be food growers. It's going to have to be these bad boys. Once I get the biolab is kind of the important one. So let's get up here and throw it on a regular one right there. And then we're going to throw it on a corner like that and turn this one right there. And we're going to slap a window right there. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. There we go. And turn right there. And missing a piece of iron. I need at least 2 pieces, actually, because I got to put a window in still. There's one there, and then there's one here. Yep. All right, let's get back up there then. Put in the last little bit of this place right here. This is going to be all my farming stuff will be up here. Turn like that. Perfect. And then slap a window in right there. Excellent. All right. Now, I can probably put some more windows on the front side of that, actually. I need to put a stairs leading up there, too. But that leads up here to where all the farming is going to be. And I think this is going to look... This looks really good because you can see out over the landscape as you're doing the farming. Yeah, I really like this a lot. As far as, like, a storage spot for everything, maybe right here, I can just put that right there, and then all the farming will be to either side of it. Yeah, I like that. Hold on. Let's make that happen. Alright, it's going to look kind of derpy, but I do plan on expanding the base out back this way anyway, so I'm going to slap on that right there. And that's where I'm going to put like a lot of the storage for the crops as I pick them. And this right here, I might as well fix this right now while I'm at it. Going to have a nice little stairwell leading up to this. Now, I got to make sure that this doesn't look like it's floating too, but I mean, I don't know if I can do that now. I mean, yeah, that kind of works. Doesn't look too terrible. Looks supported at least. Not really centered, which sort of... I'll fix that. I'll fix that later. All right, so yeah, up here is where I'm going to be putting like the storage for the crops. So I actually do have... I also have the stuff to make windows. I grabbed all those out there so we can actually see out the front of this a little bit. Hey, let's do one right here. And I'm tempted to put one right here too. There we go. So we can actually see all the way around here, you know? Yeah, I think that looks really good. Really good. And the only part you can't really see out of right now is just this, because this is where the storage is going to be. So how am I doing on iron? I got a little bit of iron. I can actually put a couple bits of this in here. Yeah, let me smash this against the wall best I can. Right there. All right, so like eggplants, squash, stuff like that's going to be stored up here for right now. And then once I get a little bit more established, I'll maybe change that over to the tier 2 lockers, possibly. Yeah, probably. All right, so I've got some room to stretch out here. Now, the big problem is that all of my supplies are not here, all right? They're all somewhere else. And that is a bit of an issue, isn't it? So, it's going to take a long time to move all that stuff. Like, it's going to take a lot. And I wouldn't mind setting up the drones to do that. But that's going to take me running back there yet again. But even if I do, I don't have a place for them to move this stuff to yet. So, the drones can only help me so much. They can't really help me at all if I don't have anywhere to move this stuff to. So I think what I'm going to do between now and the next episode is I'm going to spend some time setting up another gigantic hangar bay of lockers. Grabbing as much iron as I can find from on the other side of the wall there, because I want to harvest as much stuff from over there as I can and bring it over here so that I don't explore this area at all. And then I'm going to get set up over here, all right? And it's probably going to start like right here, all right? Not going to lie, it's going to start right here. This is where the first locker is going to go. Bam, right there. All right, and then they're going to be going down this way, and I might actually leave room to walk on the inside of this right here, but it's going to be a big open area of just hangars and rows of them, okay? So I can store a lot of this stuff. Once I get that set up, I think I'll pick back up on the next episode. So I'm not going to do anything. The terraforming will continue as it is right now. I'm going to move those machines over here too. I should probably get some... Is there ice over here? I didn't even really notice. Ooh, I don't really see ice. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I see some down there. Okay, so there is ice in the area. I do have some water up here too, but look at this. This is my new base. The base is actually coming along really nicely already. It's very symmetrical. I don't know what I'm going to call this one. It kind of looks like the White House from the outside. Not going to lie. It's sort of looks like it. But anyway, maybe we'll call it that. This one looks cool, though. I'm happy to actually finally be able to use the stairs. But alrighty, guys, I'm going to wrap this episode up. We did establish our new base. Let me drink some water before I die. We did establish our new base that I'm going to use going forward. Hopefully, there's going to be enough storage between these two gigantic hangar bays. Yeah, we got a planet to terraform and explore. I also need to get out there and see what's going on, because that intrigues me. All of this intrigues me. This is all crazy stuff. I like having a lot of open windows in here. The open design, I think this is really nice. But alrighty, guys, I'm going to get out of here. So thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode of Planet Crafter. If you did enjoy it, please go down and smash that like button. It would really help me out a lot. And, yeah, I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.